Vogue Paris reported the results of a random telephone poll of 80 adult Parisians. The question posed for the Parisians was, is animal print timeless? Let's find out. My hypothesis is that there will be a difference in proportions, those proportions being fashion designers and non-fashion designers, of people who think animal print is timeless. So let's draw this out. I'm going to draw 8 groups of 10 circles. Each circle represents one of the Parisians who was surveyed. We then get our sample proportion from the Hit or Miss Basketball Free Throw website. Out of the 80 Parisians surveyed, 52 were non-designers and 28 were designers. Of the 52 non-designers, 25 think animal print is timeless. Of the 28 fashion designers, 23 think that animal print is timeless. Of the non-fashion designers, there were 52. Of those 52, 25 thought animal print was timeless. So that leaves our sample proportion being 0.48. There's 28 fashion designers, 23 of which think animal print is timeless. Therefore, our sample proportion is 0.82. Here's some important info to know. Our parameter is P1 minus P2. Our statistic is P hat 1 minus P hat 2, or 0.48 minus 0.82 equals negative 0.34. Our hypothesis, which is H null, is P1 equals P2. Our alternative hypothesis is P1 does not equal P2, and our significance level is 0.05. Our combined sample proportion equals 25 plus 23 over 52 plus 28, which equals 48 over 30, or 0.60. To calculate this, we will be using a 2-sample z-test for P1 minus P2. But first, we have to check conditions. Randomness is proven when we say a random telephone poll of 80 adult Parisians. Normality is proven when we use the large counts condition. And independence is proven when we use the 10% condition. Because all the conditions are met, we can now start our calculations. When performing the calculations, I use the calculator. I use the 2-prop z-test, x1 being 25, n1 being 52, x2 being 23, n2 being 28, and then I set it to does not equal P2. My z-score was negative 2.96. For the area, I use normal CDF, lower being negative 0.60, upper being 0.60, the mean was 0, the standard deviation was 0.114, which gave me a p-value of 0.9999. In conclusion, because the p-value of 0.999 is larger than the significance level of 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. We do not have convincing evidence that the difference in proportion is not equal. Meaning, non-fashion designing Parisians and fashion designing Parisians might equally think that animal print is timeless. Do you think animal print is timeless?